Hey guys, gals, model railroaders. Um, this is an update video and also at the kind of a humbling topic to talk about. So I'll get to the, whatever, the mushy gushy stuff first, and then we'll get into the update. So basically, as I was doing this YouTube thing, I watched a lot of YouTube, not just model trains, but other topics as well, and I noticed that a lot of people get head over heels in the whole subscribers, how many subscribers you have and everything, and they do weird things, even endangering to their own life, just to get a video that will get more subscribers. And I never wanted this to ever get that way. Never wanted to get there. So I've always kind of held that I'm going to keep YouTube as more of a kind of like a networking place for me, at least on this channel. If I ever find a way to, be popular and make money, I would make another channel. That way this channel could stay reserved for basically just connecting with the other model railroaders in the community. And I kind of came to that conclusion because of how I started this channel. I'm trying not to make this a double video because I'm going to cover this in the next, well, not the next video, but an upcoming video. But basically, the other day I looked at my channel and I noticed I had 98 subscribers. And previously I wasn't going to do any contests or anything, just because I didn't want to get caught up in the whole, I don't know, overexcitement of, oh yay, I got this many subscribers, whatever. With hitting 98 subscribers, and then now I've actually hit 100 subscribers, actually it's kind of humbling, because of considering the fact that I started this channel kind of like, well, I started by, I was watching Chuck Baker's channel, and then I thought it was very interesting that Chuck would just upload anything, and he'd always put the disclaimer out there. He'd be like, hey guys, I'm just doing my thing, and if you don't like it, tough, because he didn't always edit everything, out. He'd grab the camera and turn it around, didn't always edit that out, because that's not what's really important. What was important was that the model railroaders in the community were seeing what he was actually doing. And I was like, that's cool, I would love to be part of that type of a community. And it was kind of a motivation for me to keep working on my model railroad once I get back started in model railroading. So all that being said, there will be a contest coming up, a 100 subscribers contest. Won't be in this video, probably won't be in the next 2 videos. It might be 3 videos from now, maybe. We'll see. Not making any promises. I will just say that I have some stuff that I need to order, and I have some stuff in the mail that I wanted to use in the contest. And so if you're not a subscriber to my channel at this point, the contest will be open to people who subscribe after this video, but before the contest video. So if you're watching this video and you're not a subscriber yet, go on my page, click videos. As long as the contest video is not uploaded yet, there's still time to subscribe in order to get in on the contest. Alright, so that being said, keep watching for more updates on the, I am working on getting a final update video coming out on the SD70 Mac and the BNSF cream and green paint scheme. I haven't really had a lot of views on those videos, but they seem to be pretty faithful. The people that are watching the first video or watching the second video, and I know it's kind of long and drawn out, the process that I'm going, but I kind of wanted to really show in detail everything as a beginner installing DCC and sound, the things that I'm running into and the things that I'm already good at. And that way, if anybody has any questions, they can ask. And maybe they don't need to ask questions. Maybe I'm descriptive enough in the video. I don't know. I'm still a beginner at this whole making videos thing. But I'm going to turn the video around and show you a couple things, update really quick. All right, be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So here's what I've been working on. So I have my 3 DCC projects here. TCS WOW, Tsunami 2, and Loc Sound project. And basically I wanted to make a locomotive with each of the 3 different kinds of sound in it so that I would have a comparison. But I'm already running into some things that I don't know if I like or not. I'm not sure if the Tsunami 2 is really all it's cranked up to be, but I don't really have this locomotive fully programmed to what I want it to be programmed to in order to be able to tell. The TCS WOW out of the box is pretty much the most realistically operating decoder that I have, but it's really the only thing that's different about it is that it just has the momentum turned way up, and like the Tsunami and Loc Sound, it has an active brake button, so you can, brake the locomotive, and you can have a separate momentum reduction setting for dynamic brakes or regular brakes or whatever. But I don't like the fact that every time I want to program something different I have to call TCS about it. So I might change that out for Loc Sound or Loc Sound because it does have the 21 pin board in it. It was one of the Atlas 3 kits with the 1622 board at TCS speaker and the 21 pin TCS WOW decoder, so it'd be really easy to switch it out for Loc Sound if I wanted to just play around with that. I might do that. Want to get more SD70 Max to run with this, and I'm trying to build a BNSF Coltrane. One question that I have, if anybody has bought these of this run, which was the run came out like last October, September, October, November time frame, I can't remember. Didn't come with factory Tsunami 2, came with regular Tsunami sound. It was the run right before the last run of Athearn Genesis SD70 Aces. And they have the isolated cab version, but it's only in the Burlington Northern paint scheme. And I'm wondering if anybody has bought both of them, if this one is a lighter green than the Burlington Northern one. Because I was kind of going to buy the Burlington Northern one too and then patch it, forward in time to match up with the 9520, and that way I would have either the 9706 number or one of the 96, I think they have 9659 or 79, I can't remember, available, but those are all the isolated cabs in the Burlington Northern scheme. Same paint scheme, just different lettering. So I don't know if anybody has purchased those and these together to be able to compare the greens. Just kind of wondering if it's a darker green. Also, the Loc Sound project, I plugged this in. It's probably one of the easiest DCC installs you could do, except it won't move on the track. And I don't know if it's because it's kind of an older locomotive or because this is a year-old decoder. Maybe I need to update some things, who knows, but that's that. This might end up getting a Loc Sound Direct board in it. Also, you can see this nice black here on my layout. This is some foam board I got at the PX. It turns out that it's exactly the right height to match up with the cork, which is nice because I didn't ship any cork, and it's really expensive to ship cork here in Korea because it's one of those long things. Long boxes are more expensive, so I got this foam board in, and then the other idea that I had was building the town removable on the foam board, so this won't be glued down to the layout, but I'll be able to lift it up and package it separately for when I ship it back to the States, when I move back to the States, and then that way it won't get damaged in shipment. It's also kind of nice because it's almost the color of asphalt, and I can use my like paint pens to draw lines on it. And then I can also build the buildings on this, box it up separately, as I just said. And then the other thing is, here's the joint for where the layout joins together. This joint doesn't have to necessarily be there since it's going to be removable. So I can actually shift that joint to the right here, and what that will do is that will make kind of trick your eye as far as where the actual joint of the layout is, and you won't be able to tell, and it'll be a little bit nicer transition from one side to the next. Other than that, I've been getting my cars out, admiring them, and not putting them back in the boxes. My other project that I'm doing, let me turn the light off over here real quick. Hopefully, the light behind me doesn't mess this up too bad. Alright, so I've been doing these AnyRail 6 track plans in my spare time and at work too, because I'm allowed to take my computer to work and stuff. This is the Indiana Railroad track plan that I'm building, and then I have two other track plans that I designed. This one is a 4x6. It's a downtown industrial scene that interfaces with it can interface with the club layout if you want to make this layout portable, and interface it with the club layout. It has lots of switching action. It'd be perfect for small switchers, SW1s or MP15s or Jeep 15s, whatever you want, guys. Even a GP60 would look great switching cars on this layout. Alright, and it has the faller track system here too. In spite of all the loops and stuff, the faller track is actually going to only have two railroad crossings, one here and one here. Everywhere else where the car or the road track or the roads cross the rails, it will be either overpasses or underpasses, which is very prototypical for a industrial district, but I haven't really got that done. Here's another layout I'm really proud of. This is a HO13 layout, but it could also be built as a regular HO or a N-scale layout. This is I'm calling it the Rio Grande Southern, and basically like on my Indiana Railroad, I used paint to illustrate the scenery to kind of give me an idea of how the scenery is going to fit in my layout. Here's the Rio Grande Southern one. I'm really proud of this one, guys, because of how I actually replicated the topography. And the cool thing about some of these layouts is that they fit in different spaces. So if you have a space that's 40 inches wide by 9 foot, then this layout can fit, because this layout is not 4 foot wide. So if I know a lot of people, the 4x8 even doesn't fit, in their space. So 40 inches wide, guys, 3 foot 4 inches wide by 9 foot 2 long, and it can actually be shortened. If you were to have a shorter version, it could be shortened as well. But the reason why I'm showing all these is because I kind of like building these or designing these, and if these can be a benefit to anybody out there in the model railroad community, you can email me and I will send you the live files of these for free. Don't have to pay me nothing. I don't care. If you want them to be a little bit more modified or customized, I can even do that for free, as long as it's not like I'm using the trial version, so I can only do 50 pieces of track. And the cool thing about this is also, like, if I email you this file, you literally toggle your mouse over the piece of track and it tells you exactly what brand and piece of track that is. So that's the Atlas 281 HO code 100 number 4 left turnout. Right, so basically it's like the layout plan where you can even print it out up here, and then you can print to scale. So you can see the scale up here. It shows the scale that you're drawing in. So that's so that if you wanted to take it to a print shop and print it out on rolls of paper and then lay it out on your 4x8 or 4x6 pieces of foam, it would work out fine. But yeah, anybody, if you like any of these, or if you want something, I could try to work on designing a layout plan or helping with that. I know a lot of people like to do scenery. Most people don't like to do wiring, track planning, and bench work. And strangely enough for me, track planning and bench work are my favorite parts of the hobby. Not really that into wiring, but there are others that like wiring. So just putting this out here, guys. If it helps anybody, then I can send you any of these files for free, and I could send you the illustrated versions as well, like this one, or this one here, just to help you. It helps you to get a feel for your scenery. One thing I really like about this layout is it's also expandable to a panhandle or a along the wall portion. If you wanted to run this track out along the wall, that would be very, very feasible. And it also has this layered double backdrop, which gives you a separate scene here that has greater depth than if you had like a T backdrop. Gives you this nice depth in through here. And all the backdrops, you can see I'm using the pine trees to conceal where the edges of the backdrops are, so you can't really tell. Anyways, guys, appreciate you watching. Let me know in the comments below if you would like any files from layout plans. In the future, I also am going to do another illustrated version of the Indiana Railroad, and I'm going to set it up as a different theme other than the Indiana Railroad. So it's going to be set up, it's going to be the same track plan but just different scenery. I'm going to do that, and then I'm also going to put scenery on this one as well. Trying to think, that's it. Yep, that's it, guys. So if you are watching now and you're not a subscriber, subscribe, because you'll still be eligible to enter the 100 subscribers contest, which I'll be doing in a couple videos. It might be a couple weeks, might be a month, might be 1 week. It just depends on when I get in some of the stuff that I want to do the contest. So to all the friends, subscribers, watchers, and people that I subscribe to watch out there, thank you. Highball on from here. Have a great day. It's kind of like a late 4th of July so video, but here I go rambling again. So alright guys, later. Thanks for watching. Have a nice one.